Hello everyone, welcome to Science and Tech series with Dr. Vedna. Topic for today's discussion is from nuclear energy. We will discuss about the historical Trinity test, which is in news because 75 years have been completed when this test was conducted. So in a way this topic becomes important indirectly from current affairs point of view. So why is this Trinity test important? What is the significance of this test in long run? We will have a short discussion on this theme. So without wasting any time, let's just decode what this test was all about. So first of all, whenever some major test is in news, you should just go through the basics or you could say the history behind it. What was the reason, why it was conducted, what is the overall significance, what is there any major controversy associated with it. Even though mains questions are not likely to be asked, but yes, in introduction you could give a small reference to this particular science and tech development. So first of all, let's go back to the history. What was the testing site? Because this Trinity test was first ever nuclear atomic test. There was a device which was nicknamed Gadget, and it was a plutonium based test which was conducted and which paved the way for the eventual you could say the atomic bomb of the Japan. We will come to that theme. So we have to choose a particular site where such destructive test is to be carried out. So US was the country which developed this first ever you could say nuclear device based on the fission, and it chose New Mexico. There is a desert in New Mexico, and this was where the test was conducted. So exact site becomes important. Then comes the date, because this historically this date, and we are in the month of July, becomes an important one. So it was 16 July 1945, and just I have highlighted that it was a plutonium based test. We have to understand that the real atomic bombing took place on 6 August 1945 and 9 August 1945 in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So this test was a precursor, you could say, the testing for the plutonium based tests which are more destructive. We all know the World War II ended because of that second bombing. So this is what makes this date an important one. And the history behind this test is, we all know that in 1939 the World War started and allies were fighting against the Germany, there was Italy and Japan, which were the main powers at that time. So eventually US was not too keen to be driven into this world war, but yes, there were intelligence reports that Nazi army under Adolf Hitler is developing world's first ever nuclear weapon, which could be quite catastrophic for everyone. So this is where the Manhattan Project comes into the picture. Manhattan Project was a secret project of US military agencies in which they were instructed to develop world's first nuclear weapon. Albert Einstein had clearly highlighted that yes, we need to be prepared for a nuclear war eventually. So in first 2 years this project was not on gaining much attention of US authorities itself, but in 1941, once Japan bombed the Pearl Harbor, US was driven into the war. And that's when this project got the topmost priority, and within months the project bore its results. So US eventually developed this atomic bomb, and there were some key scientists involved which I will just highlight. So the overall significance is that once this test was conducted, and it was quite a destructive one, because when they calculated the level of its magnitude, it was equivalent to 20 kilotons, which is 20,000 tons of TNT. TNT, we all know, trinitrotoluene, is one of the most explosive, common explosive which is used. So it was equivalent to 20,000 tons of TNT. So that makes it quite a destructive one. So this heralded the age of, you could say, the atomic age. And there was a quest for nuclear weapons, and the countries which possessed these weapons became superpowers. We all know currently the 5 permanent members all are nuclear powers in itself, and now even North Korea, India, Pakistan, Israel, they also have their own set of nuclear weapons. So this was a significant event and it changed the journey. Yes, nuclear energy is not entirely negative. It also helped in fueling our economy through the nuclear reactors, because that's a clean form of energy. But yes, our main discussion today is on destructive side. So we could say the destructive nuclear weapon side was initiated through this test. The controversy regarding this test was that the population of New Mexico was not timely informed that the such thing is likely to happen because of its secrecy nature and world war was going on, and eventually the radiations have resulted in the IMR rate shooting up in those particular sites, and also cancer cases also. Yes, the authorities compensated such cases, but still it is quite a grave concern that we all know that eventually Hiroshima and Nagasaki, where the actual bombings took place, they also had the similar follow-up. So this is quite a dangerous way how technology is being misused for carrying out nefarious interests of the state actors. The scientist involved behind this breakthrough who was leading this team was J. Robert Oppenheimer. He is regarded as father of atomic bombing. And yes, there were other key scientists involved as well. There was Fermi, there was also the Bohr and also Richard Feynman. But ultimately the main person who is attributed to this test is J. Robert Oppenheimer. And there was a question mark that why this test was called Trinity test. So he didn't have a clear answer to it, because the Trinity is related to Christianity, three forms of God, even in the religion. But he was not too inclined to answer that. He said that he was reading a poetry by a prominent English poet of the way back 16th century. There was Mr. John Donne. So he was inspired, he came across that word and he used that. So this is where the nomenclature of this test came, and the nickname of that device was Gadget. That was a common name. And coming from science point of view, you should just go through what fission reaction is, uncontrolled fission, controlled fission, and you should be aware that what kind of fuels are used, like uranium and plutonium are the commonly used fuels in such positive as well as negative purposes. And India's own nuclear weapon program is also based on plutonium. Plutonium, we all know, is 239, and you have to represent it chemically. So these are some of the basic themes you should revise. And the history of Indian nuclear testing at Pokhran in 1974 as well as in late 90s, Operation Smiling Buddha, Operation Shakti, you should just make a short note of it. Because whenever such tests come in news, they try to link it with India. If a statement is question is to be asked. So this test remains significant till date. You could say that it's a world history theme as well, because if you are preparing for PCS, there is a world history topic and world wars are mentioned. So if this topic can be asked in even PCS. So that's why I have made a short note of the historical event, the Trinity test, which heralded the atomic age, and the quest for nuclear weapons since then has been there, and we have seen how countries are trying to outdo each other in the quest for attaining more and more type of nuclear weapon. There are various terms like nuclear triad, nuclear block, which you will cover in our lectures. So this is what I had on the Trinity test. If you have any specific doubts related to this theme, you are most welcome to ask them in comment section. I will try to answer the genuine queries. So we'll be back short with another science and tech lecture soon. Keep following. Thank you very much.